In algebra, we often end up with some complicated looking expressions like this one. But you notice there's some B's here, some B's here, a B under there, there's an A under there, an A there, and there's lots of numbers all multiplied and divided together. What we want to do is make it a bit simpler by cancelling wherever we can. So I'm going to do this the long way without indices by expanding it out, but if you know indices you can use that. So if I've got 3ab squared on the top, that really just means 3abb. And I'm multiplying that by a 12b on the top of the next fraction, which has got 12, and that just means bbb, 12bbb. Underneath I've got 6b's, and underneath on this fraction I've got a. So I've just expanded them all out. Now you can see that I can easily cancel. And cancel here. A goes into A one time, A goes into A one time. With the numbers, I've got 12 and 6 can cancel. That goes 2 times, that goes once. So there's nothing left to cancel. In fact, everything on the denominator has ended up being 1. So because that's going to be 1, I don't need to. I'm going to be dividing by 1, so it'll stay the same, so I can ignore that for now. And I'm going to get 3 times 1 times 1 times 2, which is 6 for the numbers. And for the letters, I've got a b here and 3 more b's. That's b to the power 4. So if you look at that, you can see that this is way simpler than that. And what we've done is we've divided and multiplied expressions with variables. Here's another example. So I'll do the same thing. 30 times a, b, b, multiplied by b, 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 and here we've got 5b, b, b, and here we've got a. So I can again cancel. B goes into B once, 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 B goes into B once. So I've cancelled 3 B's on the top with 3 on the bottom. I can also cancel the A goes into A once, A goes into A once. So what I end up with is 30 multiplied by BB, B, which is 30B cubed, and underneath I've got 5 by 1 by 1 by 1 by 1, which is just 5. So I could have actually kept going. I should have cancelled, could have cancelled the numbers before now, but I'll do it now. 30 divided by 5 is 6, or 5 goes into 36 times, 5 goes into itself once. So I end up with B, 6b cubed. The other way to actually work this answer out is to actually use indices to help you, and it's a little bit quicker. So I'll do that this way. So let's look at the numbers first. We've got 30 here and 5 there. So 30 divided by 5 will be 6. So I'll fix the numbers up. Then I'll look at the b's. There's a b squared here and a b to the power 4. The index law says you add the powers, so I get 2 plus 4 is 6. I'll just write that in so you can see. So it's going to be b2 plus 4. So that's adding these 2 powers here. And there's a 3 underneath, so I'm going to subtract that 3. So looking at the a's, I've got an a on the top line and an a on the bottom line. Using index laws, that would be a to the 1 minus 1, or another way of thinking of that is that they actually cancel and go 1 time. So if I do that, I end up with this. Now let's just simplify the indices. So I'm going to have 6, and I'm going to have b to the power 3, and a to the power 0, which is really 1, over 1. And a to the power 0 is 1, so 1 divided by 1, 1 divided by 1 is still 1, so the answer simplifies to just 6b cubed. Because if I divide by 1 here, I don't change it. If I multiply by 1, I don't change this. So it just stays 6b cubed. which is the same answer as I've got in the previous slide.